Welcome. This is Alan Wake American Nightmare. DLC or the expansion to Alan Wake, however you want to call it. So I don't know much of anything about this, so we're just gonna jump right on in and see what happens. I'm gonna go normal. Curious to see where this falls in line. Arizona. I gotta do one thing.
Eager to imagine tonight's episode. The line between fact and fiction becomes hopelessly blurred, and nowhere as vividly as in Night Springs.
Written by Alan
The
Wake.
man before you is a champion of light. He is part of a conflict between darkness and light that is both ancient and eternal. He is chasing a dangerous quarry, the herald of darkness. His evil doppelganger, known only as Mr. Scratch.
I'll catch you eventually!
Maybe. But what are you gonna do then? By then, I'll have had my hands on everything you love.
That's interesting.
The man has been brutally spat out from the darkness that surrounds the shores of our reality. He has come to fight a decisive battle in Night Springs.
So is this actually Night Springs, or is this, let's have a look around. Graphics look a lot better in this one. Okay, same right click. UI looks a little different. Oh, flying shit again? Really? I think that pre-charges it. Get a gun or anything? Oh, speak of the devil. 10 plus 22 shots. Shots still.
Be like that again, huh?
Huh? Nice throwback. See, this doesn't even hurt them. You have to actually boost the entire way. At least the battery recharges faster. That took a little while. So, in the original, like, the regular flashlight burnt away darkness, but at a slower rate than boosting?
In another life, the man was a writer. He still practices that art, forging weapons of war out of ideas. But the violent currents that brought him here have scattered the pages he has written.
My name is Alan Wake, and I'm a writer. I didn't become one overnight. Like most writers, I struggled with it. A short story here, an article there. Then I got lucky and spent a year as a staff writer on the Night Springs TV show. It wasn't the great American novel of my fantasies, but it taught me discipline and craft, and the difference between wanting to be a writer and actually writing.
Huh. So, yeah, as I was saying, like, your flashlight burnt enemies' darkness away without having to boost. This game does, like, regular flashlight does nothing other than you can see in dark places. So
The lights of the motel promise safety. The man senses that the solution to his predicament begins there.
there's stuff that way. Oh, let's go there.
Somewhere within the Earth, space itself has been pierced, and from dark depths runs a steady flow of monsters. The man recognizes the hand of his evil double in this. He knows he must put an end to this madness.
Sometimes running away is the best option. White-lit areas can provide a safe haven from enemies. Okay.
I can't stay here now.
So, is there no stamina? We can just like run infinitely? Interesting. By bright light heals you. Okay. That went out. Why did that go out?
Hello?
Okay, first thing. Options. Audio. Music is off. Back. Back. Well, that didn't work. Music. Maybe not. Okay. Well, let's copyright. Let's.
Hey, it's you. There. You remember me, right? Emma? Emma Sloan?
I think you might have something that belongs to me.
Really?
A typewritten page?
Oh, yeah, that's weird. I did find a page like that. I don't even know where it came from. It was all this weird stuff about the oil derrick and a satellite.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
Oh, I don't know how you knew I had it, but I guess it's yours. Listen, what's this all about? There are these really creepy guys hanging around the oil derricks. There's something really weird about them.
They're dangerous. I'm gonna deal with them. Try to stay out of their sight, okay? And stay in the light. They hate the light. Just to be clear, you should know that we haven't actually met before.
Sure we have, Mr. Wake. Remember you stayed at the motel here.
No, the guy you're talking about just looks like me, even if he uses my name. He's behind all this trouble.
Oh, I thought, now that you mention it, I guess your aura looks a lot nicer than his, actually. I'm very sensitive to things like that.
I got a nail gun. Oh, that's kind of cool.
The Champion of Light recognizes the page he got from the woman. It is a weapon of his own design, custom engineered to destroy the dark portal. If he recreates the conditions of the page, a great power will be unleashed.
Oh, full ammo. Okay, well, I didn't need that. 3 items for rewriting reality. Okay, so 1 page. I think there's stars on the minimap. Okay.
I know that when I arrive, the clarity of vision I have now may disappear. I've made my plans. I prepared for this, but I know the transition from the dark place will be hard on me, and not just physically. It may affect my mind, my memory. These pages should help me remember and focus, That's worked for me before. Even if that fails, I think I will be able to trust my instincts. I'm navigating my own story. I'm hoping I'll know where to go and what to do, even if the details elude me.
That's interesting. Now, off the top left corner of the screen shows your current objectives. Locations of ammo boxes, safe havens are also shown as icons. Blinking question marks indicate hidden manuscript page nearby.
Wait. Wait! Whoa!
Interesting.
That's one thing down.
Is there health or something? Oh no, that's right, because we're on the light. You'll see you. Hello? Not gonna heal me? Fine, we'll go over here. There's two things over this way. Seems to be around these trucks.
That's two. Just one more to go.
Where are we going now? This is kind of big, honestly. It's not inside, and it's inside. Oh, of course, that one. Why would that not work? Sorry. Oh. Where could it possibly be? No, you're not nice.
The enemy tears itself in two to avoid the hated light. It becomes weaker, but more numerous. Such is the arithmetic of harm.
That guy's a little crazy.
That was just messed up.
I'll go pick that up in a bit.
That's everything.
The man has found the battery, but it is empty.
Tells me I'm really
It
gonna
will
need
need
the
to
extra
be
firepower.
recharged.
So, pick up this manuscript page. Why? I mean, are we gonna have to put it in the car and start the car? That's always gonna be a bad. That's a page over here. something over here. TV4. Another nice Springs thing out here. Please be. Whew.
Oh, hell. This isn't gonna be good.
Is this on? How can you tell? I'm sorry, I'm not very good with gadgets. That's more like it. I'll be right with you. I just gotta do this one thing. I like it quiet. I bet you're wondering why this is happening. Why am I doing all this? Why am I so hell-bent on ruining your life? You're cramping my style. You've got money, fame, everything you could want. But you don't know what to do with it. I do. I'm getting all the things you never had the balls to go for. Having more fun, too.
Sorry.
Do you know the real difference between us? I'm not afraid to be the center of attention. This poor slob's just collateral damage, really. I mean, beat some information out of him earlier. But this part? This is just for kicks.
Well.
So quiet.
Guy is goofy as shit. Players? There with the metal mouse button. Right over here. Hey.
Well, here you are, about to enjoy another cool Arizona night with me, Eddie Rodman, the host with the boast. Hey, any of you guys remember Old Gods of Asgard? Man, I actually saw them twice back in the 70s. I was just a kid then, but my dad was at this club, and he'd sneak me in to see bands all the time, you know. Talk about an education. Anyway, great band, couple of great albums, solid fan base, and then they kind of dropped off the face of the earth. Well, now, almost 4 decades later, they're making a comeback. Let me tell you, these boys have seen a lot of road. They're some serious rock and roll veterans, because they weren't too young even back in the day. Well, now I've got Odin and Tor Anderson, 2 of the original Old Gods, in the studio with me, along with their manager, Barry Wheeler. Nice to have you guys here.
Oh, hey, it's great to be here, Eddie.
Yeah, hey. Hello! Now, boys, let me just come out and say this, all right? Spring chickens, you ain't. I mean, you guys, you make the Stones look young.
You're only as old as you feel.
Who you calling old? Now, your last album was 1978, In the Valley of My Shadow. And then you stopped playing altogether after that. Why? And what made you do a comeback after all this time?
Well, it was a sad thing. See, the original bass player for Old Gods, Fat Bob Balder, passed away in...
Leukemia! Bob had leukemia, poor bastard. Yeah, after that, we didn't feel like playing no more.
Long story short, I ran into these guys up in Washington, and it was obvious to me that they still got it. So I figured, hey, let's make some music, right? And they went for it.
Now, Barry, you were a literary agent before this, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and you were very successful. You represented Alan Wake, I believe, who disappeared under mysterious...
Yeah, that's... Hey, I just want to talk about Old Gods tonight. Is that cool? Can we do that?
Oh, yeah, sure. Listen, why don't we take a little break, and then later on in the program, we'll hear the new Old Gods single. Stay tuned, folks.
Well, at least Barry landed on his feet.
So I guess this is like afterwards. That's kind of...
I need this battery charged.
No problem. Here you go.
Thanks. Listen, I don't know what's gonna happen exactly when I do this. My memory's a little hazy.
I don't even know what that means.
All I'm saying is you don't want to come anywhere near the oil field, all right? This thing could get out of hand.
In the middle of highly flammable materials. Great.
I'll do my best to contain it.
Just please don't turn out to be some kind of crazy terrorist guy, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go now. Wish me luck.
Wait a sec, I want to ask you about something first. What did you mean with that my memory's a little hazy thing?
I had a pretty rough time coming here. It was like being caught in a tsunami. I blacked out for a while. It's hard to explain. There's a barrier of sorts that I had to break through. I was lucky to make it here with my wits as intact as they are.
So you might have brain damage, you're about to do great things with a magic piece of paper, and you came here from another dimension?
No, I'm from New York. I was just visiting another dimension.
Oh, yeah, okay. My bad.
Well, yeah, that sounds crazy as shit. I don't think I need to. Lock weapon progress by finding hidden manuscript pages or blast your enemy with firepower. Okay. Ooh.
I guess it's about time I went full auto.
Okay, that line was cheesy. Shift. Oh, shift back. Trying to kind of. Some machine guns actually kind of cool. Not too big. That's kind of cool.
Time to make some serious changes.
And that was a little interesting. And the satellite falls. That's. That's interesting. I mean... Nope, well, it can't go that way. I was trying to jump over the fire, not like... She's gonna think we're a terrorist.
I'm here! Just keep your head down!
That was cool.
I think I hear more of them!
Yeah, I think I noticed. That's the last of them. We're good.
Oh, it's not
What the
enough.
hell was that?
Easy. I got him. You're safe. I need you to tell me what you know about him. The guy who looks like me.
There was a party in one of the rooms. It was pretty wild. I'm not sure which room it was in.
You didn't attend.
No, I wasn't there. But it got way out of hand. Anyway, I heard that he went to the diner and there was a fight there or something. Maybe you could find out more from there. I got some keys that you could maybe use.
You just happen to have the keys, huh? Fine. I'll take a look. Stay here.
Like hell. I'm getting out of here as soon as you leave so I could close up this place and go home.
Emma, you really want to stay here in the light.
Yeah, thanks for the advice, but I'm not sticking around. Just go already, okay?
Are you okay?
I guess. Thanks for the help. Were those what'd you call them? The Taken? What are they?
It's complicated. Short version, the darkness can take people over. That's why I had to destroy the oil derrick. Otherwise, they would have overrun the place.
Wow, I didn't think you'd actually do it. I mean, I didn't think it'd work. That's crazy.
Let me just try one more time at the risk of sounding like a broken record. It's bad out there. I don't want you hurt. You should stay put.
Yeah, while you turn this place into an inferno, run around shooting things up and play some kind of weird games with your psycho evil twin. Don't get me wrong, you're nice for a weirdo. I'm impressed as hell by all of this, but enough is enough. I seriously just want to get out of here, okay?
Okay, let it go. Explore the diner. Oh, this way. I order Coke. I wonder, like, what's the purpose of this? They're just like gonna keep doing this all place to place, explore.
A poltergeist. Its existence is one of rage and hostility, and its very presence turns ordinary objects into deadly projectiles.
Oh, shit!
Ow. Stop. Bad. I hear something.
The scene. Traces of violence. A callous midnight snack. A room key left carelessly behind. The man recognizes the enemy's handiwork.
I think these are keys for the motel rooms. Satellite and now this?
Oh, road
That place might be involved.
Oh, oh. Anything else gonna attack me? I'm gonna just... Why do I have a feeling there's something over here? I want to get in the cop car. State trooper, can I get in? I want to go in. Hello? Oh, okay, fine. I'm gonna go to the light, get some... Oh, I got health. In here. Oil rig. Oh, right there it is. 653. What this means. It does in a bit. Whoop.
Emma Sloan was a believer in a great many things, most of which were entirely fallacious. Emma Sloan, an innocent victim of his dark half. More collateral damage in the ongoing war. Damned by forces beyond her control as much as by her own actions.
I'll wait till they get close and then you can pretty much kill them pretty quickly. Let's see what Emma's up to. Got a special gun with her name for it. Emma.
Damn it! Why didn't you listen?
Nothing in here. Disappointment. There. This way. Okay. Anything uneventful? On the other side. Yeah, it's over here. Kind of neat. Back to check out from right here, I think it is. Oh, I'm right next door. Who has to be our last one? Back this way. Oh. Oh,
Damn.
keys.
Michael Farabee, dead, tortured, dressed in clothes that bore the name of a local observatory. A slim lead,
Well,
but
right.
solid enough. It stirs something deep in his mind.
Yep.
He knows where to go now.
Oh, red. Observatory. Go through any of these?
The observatory, hot on the heels of the Herald of Darkness, the champion of light forges on to see the stars.
What are we gonna do? Does it just port us? Mount Red Tooth Observatory, Arizona.
An observatory. A place for a man to witness the magnificence of the universe. But such insights are not what the champion of light is looking for. He has come to find a weapon.
Okay.